David Cameron was caught yesterday finally admitting that his doom-laden predictions about the impact of Brexit had been proved wrong. His comments came at the World Economic Forum in the Swiss ski resort of Davos, where his conversation with the billionaire steel tycoon Lakshmi Mittal was caught on camera. Last night, pro-Brexit MPs lined up to welcome Mr. Cameron's change of heart. During the referendum campaign in 2016, Mr. Cameron and his Chancellor, George Osborne, issued a string of blood-curdling warnings about the consequences of a Leave vote. Following his attempted renegotiation of Britain's membership deal, the then Prime Minister turned to trying to scare the public about the consequences of a Leave vote in what became known as Project Fear. Over a few months, Mr. Cameron claimed Brexit could lead to war and genocide in Europe, put a bomb under the economy, destroy funding for public services and lead to cuts in pensions. He also said it would be a boost to Russian President Vladimir Putin and Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Yesterday, his change of heart was clear in comments broadcast by Channel 5 News from a conversation between Mr. Cameron and Mr. Mittal. The exchange began with the steel tycoon saying to the former Prime Minister, "Everyone is talking about Brexit." "It's frustrating. As I keep saying, it's a mistake, not a disaster. It's turned out less badly than we had thought, but it's still going to be difficult." Meanwhile, Tony Blair continued to warn about the feared consequences of leaving the EU. Speaking in Davos, the ex-Prime Minister said Brexit would diminish Britain's position on the world stage. Last night, former Northern Ireland Secretary Theresa Villiers said, "It is good to hear that David Cameron accepts that the predictions of disaster made by Project Fear are not happening." Unemployment is at a 40-year low, manufacturing is booming, and foreign direct investment is at a record high. Not bad, considering that by now we were supposed to be crawling around in the scorched earth remains of the Brexit apocalypse. It is the third notable occasion on which Mr. Cameron has been caught on camera making unguarded comments. In September 2014, he was filmed telling businessman Michael Bloomberg that the Queen had purred down the line after he phoned her to say Scotland had voted no to independence. And in May 2016, he was captured at a Buckingham Palace reception telling the Queen that leaders of some fantastically corrupt countries, including Nigeria and Afghanistan, were expected to attend his anti-corruption summit. A survey of 1,293 chief executives in 85 countries by professional services firm PricewaterhouseCoopers found the UK was the fourth most important nation in which to do business behind the US, China, and Germany. It follows a report by Forbes magazine that crowned Britain the best country in the world in which to do business.